Hello people, I want to give my impressions about the new pencil I bought today. It's Staedtler 92535. It's actually the the different color version of the 92525 actually, I found out. There was a discussion about on the Reddit whether it's different or not. And I contacted the jet pens. The specifications on the jet pens were different than the 92525 variant, but I found out they are the same, and I contacted them and they fixed or corrected their specifications page. It's now 8.8 on both 92525 and 92535. It's 8.8. They have the same length and they have the same weight. It's just a different color version, and it's a bit sad for me because I had some little problems or flaws with the older version, and I thought maybe they have fixed or compensated on some parts of the pencil, but it seems to me it's exactly the same. But I bought and I'm using this pencil for about only 1 hour, and it's early to say, like, give conclusions, but I think they are almost exactly the same. The pencil came in this pouch, or not pouch, or plastic cover, let's say. First I'm gonna show you that. It's there's recyclable, and I thought I saw Staedtler logo on it, but I think I'm wrong. Okay, it's pouch is like this. I think this pouch like protects the pen itself from maybe scratches, or maybe you have pencil case and you are putting this pencil on pencil case. If you put it with this, it will be very useful for you. But if you carry this pencil in your bag or something, I think it can still bend. The tip can still bend while it's inside this case. But it's a good extra. I personally use a case like this. I put the pens in this and then put it in my bag, and kind of these really protects the tip. It's quite hard actually. So let me put it side by side some pencils I own, so you can compare its dimensions from the video and the grip section maybe. Okay, now I'm gonna test the pencils. I'm gonna show you the LED advanced noise. I really wished in this model they lengthened the knurled grip section, but it's exactly the same on the 92525, and you can see it's quite long on the Pentel Graph Gear 1000, but By the way, here you can see the. And talking about the knurled sections, I think the Staedtler one has the best one, but it's actually changes from it's personal. Why it's personal? Because it has the best grip, but some people may find it's very rough, or let's say it's hurting their fingertips. But I found the Staedtler to be the best. It has the best grip. These are really good also, but it can maybe slip in if you hold it like me, like squeezing and pushing the pencil quite hard. These are really good, but the Staedtler has almost no. There's no way you can force your finger off from the grip. There's a little bit on the Rattling 600, but there is no slippage on the 925, 25 or 35. The two main problems I had with the 925 25 was this section got corroded a little bit. I don't know how it will stand on this one, and these sections, like these areas, because these stand on it too much, got corroded a little bit after about 2 years of usage. And the other problem I had was the tip bent when I dropped, but it was my fault. And the other problem was that in this section there was a hole inside the cap, but I think it's from the model. It changed from country to country, but it has no hole in it. So even if you drop or lost the razor on the back, you can still your leads will not fall off. Okay, so the third problem I had with this pencil was the while I was writing for a long time, the tip section, a separate part actually, got loosened. Like I need to tighten up about once a day. And the fourth problem I have is the rattling problem. I have this problem in many pencils, and I think it's, it really drives me crazy because if I was working in like pencil production, mechanical pencil production, it's like the basic main problem you should solve, I think, because it exists in many mechanical pencils, but like some people which are who are aware of this problem says, oh, it's normal, it's in every mechanical pencil. So I really wanted the Staedtler have fixed this problem, which was in 92525, and it's almost exists in the same way, exactly the same way in this model. So what I mean by the rattling problem is that while you are writing, the pencil rattles. How it does it rattle? The pipe section I'm gonna show you. Every pencil has some type of clearance between the pipe you insert the lead, and you when you put the cap on and you start to write, the metal section or sometimes the pipe actually hits the barrel, so it makes a kind of noise like okay, I'm gonna show you while writing it. If you hold it in this way, it won't happen. Like it can change from one batch to another, but let me show you. I have now tried, and if I hold it in this way and write, it won't do that noise. But if I hold it about like this, it will make a sound like this. I think you can hear it. But it won't happen if I hold it like this. So the noise reminds me exactly the 92525 variant. So it does exist in this model as well. I will go through the model, the pencils I have really quick, and tell you which have this noise and which have don't. The Pentel has noise, but it doesn't come from this part. This part actually is really solid. It doesn't make no noise while you shake it, but it has clearance in that point, and when you write, the front section is retractable. This retractable section makes noise like this, like this. Now it doesn't happen. The two pencils I have, which the problem I described almost doesn't completely exist, is the Rattling 600. It's really good, and it doesn't make it doesn't rattle or do something. It's really solid and good, but it has the cap is, but that's another problem. And this old model has zero rattle noise. Like it has the 600, even 600 has some little bit of play in that area, but this has zero, basically zero, no rattling, no funny things. No matter how I hold it, it's really successful. And I think the companies like to counter that, I don't know, maybe put some plastic rubber ring on that area to dampen the noise. I don't know, but it can be solvable. I think the pencil only manufacturers, like their only job is to do pencils, should solve this problem. And to give my personal opinions about the pencils, mechanical pencils I have here. I have more actually, but I don't have with me. Is that how does it write? It actually changes, like how you hold it, how do you squeeze it, and where you hold it, and which angle do you write, and do you push it, or do you write with your fingers, or sometimes maybe with your ankle. It changes a lot from one person to another person, but I think it writes really good if you hold it like this, or even like this. It's actually well balanced. Like, how is it well balanced? Like, it's have uniform weight distribution. Like the pencil, this pencil is like front heavy, and this pencil as well. The 600 and this one actually are well balanced, and it will go like it will suit you if you like the grip section, if you like the diameter of it, and that's it. If you like the length of the grip, maybe if you are holding in this area, or in this area is extremely slippery, by the way. Lastly, I want to give my personal opinions about these pencils as well. Most of the time for today I use this pencil because I like the diameter of the grip on this pencil. It's larger than 600 and a bit larger than the Staedtler. The grip section isn't really nice. I think it looks really cool, but it doesn't have enough grip compared to these. But still, I like this pen, and I write it with it. So between the two, I think if you are holding the pencil like this, like most people do, it's considered about 60 degrees, and it's like normal, and you like it write it like this. I think the 600 is the best in terms of feeling. The 600 is the best. Like whenever I use legacy model like 600, or let's say Parker Jotter, I feel like I need to write, or the pencil keeps writing. It's like it's a funny feeling that I can't describe, but I have this feeling on this pencil, and I don't have that feeling on another pencils I have. I really wish that when this pencil is reintroduced, about, I don't know, 2008 or something, Rattling started redoing them. And I really wish that they do in different sizes, like Pelikan M series on fountain pens, like one size, other sizes a little bit bigger, like that. But here we have. So just before going to conclusion, I think the 600 is really good pencil, but I think the grip section is too narrow for I don't know, for most people I have met in my university. So I write like squeezing like this. If you are writing like this, like many people, many pencil will serve you. Like you don't need to, I don't know, research for some mechanical pencil, because most of them write really good if you hold it like this. Like most of them are designed in this way. But what I can recommend you, if you are holding like me, I hold it like this and squeeze like this and push it into paper like this. And if you are writing exactly like me, what I can recommend you is this pencil is really good. Staedtler variants 925, 35 and 25 I have used. This is really good as well. It's a bit front heavy, but it's really good, unlike other pentels. And this pencil is really bad for writing like this. Like it will serve you, but I think these are better designed in that. But if you are holding like this with your three fingers, this have a really good gripping area, and if you don't squeeze it hard, these rubber sections will help you and make it better, softer grip. So these are my thoughts about the 92535. I will post another video after some time I use this. I can show you how the pencils are aged. Like, I don't know why many people, like you can see the grip section is it doesn't show really nice on video, but become dirty, and the knurled sections become like becoming more and more flat over time, and you can see that there are many dents, and the coding is getting worse. I don't know, but I have coding problems with Rattling pens. I had 3 Rapid Pros and Rattling Rapid Pros, and they have corroded. The satin sections become corroded, and the pen smells like rust. It's really bad, I think. The pentel is really nice. All the sections on this pencil are really nice, except this ring. It has corroded over some time as well, but these are not the reasons I stopped using them. But overall, this pencil is really nice, and you can see this plastic cover becoming more and more fragile after like clipping it on and off, but it stands good, I think. For I had used this about two years and it holds quite well. So that's it. And about this pencil, actually this has aged quite well as well. I have used it about 1.5 year, no, 1 year actually, and I have no problems with it. Only plastic on this side have become a little bit like shiny. Other than that, it is really good as well. Thank you.